crazier? No.
Talent show is in 2 weeks. You can literally do anything. Literally. And you don't need to be nearly as talented or as better, because that's impossible. Like, if you're even a tenth as talented, you'll be great. So, please just sign up. It's on the club board. You can do whatever you want. Also, exec meeting today at lunch and donate to Penny Wars. And tomorrow we're going to have Freaky Friday, which is like where you switch identities with somebody. And like dress up as somebody else, like a Lindsay Lohan movie. So dress us up as somebody else. Dress up as somebody else. And also, we're gonna have a spirit competition in the quad at lunch. Yeah.
Film club, Princess Bride, 6 o'clock in the theater tomorrow. Come, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, sign up for talent shows.
Oh, it's 5:30. Sorry.
The forms that have the code on there for getting a discount on your application if you want to go overseas for the summer with AFS. There's programs that are 4 weeks long, 6 weeks long, 8 weeks long. I have those finally. Get those for me. Big Sur Marathon, sign up online. If you don't know where to sign up, where to go online, you can look around in Haiku in the service learning section. It's posted in there in several places, and there are permission slips pinned onto the bulletin board by room 9. Take one of those off, and it has the link on there too. You can type that in and sign up online. You have to sign up online to get your t-shirt.
So those of you who were in Mr. Hudis's PATH group, you will still meet in the same room on April 8th, because we're going to be working with a topic that the Envisai class has come up with. Ms. Keast is going to be with you, and then after that, Mr. Barman will be with you. So he's going to be your Sherpa. Also, at lunch today, if I could meet with the folks who are or have been class treasurers and secretaries, we'll go on with this whole job description and what are your duties kind of roundup, posting thing that we started with last 8A. Okay, thank you. Oh, in my office. Thank you. And bring your lunch because you can eat.
Hello, York and your parents love you, so we need to know where you are on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays during health and fitness. If you think you don't know where you're supposed to be, come by and see me or Miss Saniko so that we can find out where you're supposed to be on those days. If you think that you are an independent health and fitness and you haven't talked to me, you should, just so that we know where you are on those days. And PATH group for next week, I'll ask Ms. Sherry if we can spend a little time with our PATH leaders finding out exactly where we're supposed to be on health and fitness days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Thank you.
If I could see Cedric, Calvin, and Amelia, if you could just see me. Where are you so I kind of... Is Cedric here? Okay, there's Calvin, Cedric, and Amelia. Is Amelia here? Right. Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay, if anybody's not doing anything tomorrow, Friday night, there's a art show at the Carmel Art Association. It's called For the Love of Art, and it's open to, the submissions were open to Monterey County students, and we've got 6 people in it. Jack Yost, Andrea Alexander, Katie Osik, Rosalie Olson, Regis Sang, Izzy Leahy, and Eunice, I don't know if you're representing YAC, I think Eunice got a piece in there too. Anyways, the reception is tomorrow, Friday, from 5 to 7. Artists, I do hope you can be there, and anybody else will be refreshments. And Carmel Art Association is on 5th, Dolores and 5th, 6th, right in there on the ocean side of Dolores. Come on by. Thanks.
That is claiming the lives of our youth day after day. It destroys
careers, hearts, and inevitably,
Lives.
yes, today I've come to talk about fangirling. Urban Dictionary defines a fangirl as a rabid breed of a human female who obsesses over either a fictional character or an actor. This is incorrect. We can obsess over anyone or anything. And it's not just obsessing, it is squealing at pitches higher than you ever thought humanly possible and hyperventilating and stalk. Wait, no, I don't stalk. I just observe very carefully. And I just can't help it. I'm like, he's so talented and like so attractive. And you see that one time when he was in that one video with that one guy, they're totally my OTP. The feels. I spend hours on YouTube, days on LiveJournal, and my life on Tumblr. And I can say that I've spent my time wisely, because going to a concert for the first time was the greatest experience of my life, along with Harry Potter premieres and TV show marathons into the morning. So to all you fangirls out there, boys included, fangirl on!
At the end of 2011, I was uprooted from the hopelessly oppressive London pool which had choked me for so long and planted in stunningly exotic coastal California. Or perhaps I willingly left my family and birthplace only to be plunged into the crass and alien land of the Big Mac. My relationship with my home, or former home, is quite seriously conflicted, but the quality of my life has been utterly transformed, for the better, by my sudden move. Britishness seems to hold a fond, quaint position in the American psyche. People tend to think of London as a bastion of elegant high culture. There are pockets of the city which vaguely resemble this fantasy, but nothing I ever encountered came close to the pipe dream of London as a wealthy, sophisticated metropolis. My borough, Hackney, is frequently voted the worst place to live in the country. It has some of the highest rates of crime and unemployment in the UK, and currently holds third place in the hotly contended race to become the planet's biggest heroin trading centre. Local policemen warned my parents explicitly not to move to the area with small children, which of course they proceeded to do anyway. Guns are reasonably rare, thanks to government regulations, but knife crime is rampant. Eventually, laws imposed high prison sentences for carrying knives, real knives, so rusty homemade shanks and shivs replaced them. My friends and I carried not sonic screwdrivers, but sharpened ones. We spent our primary school days not learning our kings and queens, but being educated on the evils of knife violence. There were certainly no Big Ben, no Buckingham Palace nor Beefeaters to be seen for miles. Even minor daily necessities here are shockingly different to their London counterparts. My commute to school currently consists of a beautiful drive down Highway 1 in Mr. Borman's pristine white van, but this wasn't always the case. Just a few years ago, that daily journey began with a half-hour trudge in the full dark suit and house tie mandated by British secondary schools, down a stretch of decaying urban waste known as Murder Mile. Then again, the shivering wait for the notoriously unreliable overground train in a station in which each member of my direct family had been mugged on separate occasions. After I was mugged on the final stretch to my school, crumbling residential streets, panic dictated I changed the route entirely to avoid that area. Unfortunately, this strategy wasn't particularly effective. My alternate 3-hour route forced me through the cluster of nettles and trees we knew only as the Mugging Woods. I get to stare out the windows of the V-van at the Pacific every morning. Every so often I realize I'm pinching myself. I still can't believe my own luck.
This past Saturday, several French students took part in the Alliance Française de Monterrey's annual French language poetry contest. Audrey Musto took home a second prize for her original written poetry. Deanna and Victoria took home second prizes, and Reynel Nacon took home a first prize, competing against 20 students in the intermediate category for her recitation of Victor Hugo, who wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Les Miserables, poem Demain de l'Aube, a poem that relates a father's journey to honor the grave of his predeceased daughter. It's really sad, but Renell's going to recite it for us anyway. Thank you, Renell.
Hi guys, so je m'appelle Renell et je vais présenter le poème Demain de l'aube de Victor Hugo. Demain de l'aube, à l'heure où blanchit la campagne, je partirai. Vois-tu, je sais que tu m'attends. J'irai par la forêt, j'irai par la montagne. Je ne puis demeurer loin de toi plus longtemps. Je marcherai les yeux fixés sur mes pensées, sans rien voir au dehors, sans entendre aucun bruit. Seul, inconnu, les dos courbés, les mains croisées, triste. Et le jour, pour moi, sera comme la nuit. Je ne regarderai ni l'or du soir qui tombe, ni le voile au loin descendant vers Harfleur. Et, quand j'arriverai, je mettrai sur ta tombe un bouquet de houes verts et de bruyères en fleurs.
So there was some confusion after our last announcement.
A lot of confusion. We actually do want people to sign up. I guess the reverse psychology kind of worked because we got like 2 people.
Yeah. So you can get 9 hours of community service, which is 90% of your yearly requirement if you sign up for the Big Sur Aid Station. We really need volunteers, and we're hoping that you'll sign up. There is an online waiver and a permission slip that you have to complete, and we'd like you to have that done by April 11th, which is next Friday. Thanks.
Alright, chess tournament. If you still want to sign up for that, you have to approach me or Nick Newman. So, I want to get this started as soon as possible. I would stress this. There will be prizes, and your name will be on a plaque.
Just a reminder, the juniors will be selling prom tickets today, during lunch in the quad, and tomorrow and all of next week, so please bring your money.
Yeah, and couples tickets will not be sold at the door, so you should buy them now.
Thank you.
Okay, so softball is a home game against Anzar at 4, so it would be really great to have your support. Thank you. Okay, so after this, at the flagpole, we need to get Lit Mag, Chess Club, Fashion Club, Wilderness Club, and I think we still need International Club, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, then you guys, and we were going to do student council at lunch, but it sounds like that isn't going to work, so I guess tomorrow at lunch, student council, if you're in any of the student councils, try to be by the flagpole. The more people we don't have to hunt down, the faster it'll go.
And again, artists, we need your art ASAP, and senior superlatives.
Tennis team, meet up at the bands at 2 o'clock today.
Also, remember, donate to Penny Awards, Freaky Friday tomorrow, and talent show, sign up.